Hi, my name's Nick, and this is Crusader Kings II. So, last episode, we took our tiny little nation of Demetrius and expanded into Thessaloniki and Serai. Right now, we're kind of, regrowing our troops or whatever word we want to use. We're getting new troops. We're letting them replenish. Yeah, that would be better the word. And until we can get more, and then we'll continue conquering other places. So, what else has happened? Last time we joined the Forest Walkers Warrior Society, and yeah, I haven't designated a successor because my council all hates me, and basically if I just, well, I don't know if they have any other options, whether they can only vote for my daughter anyway, but if I designate her as my successor, then maybe they'll deliberately try to find someone else. But as it is, they're like, oh, your daughter hates you, may as well vote for her. Oh, okay, so I just think she's an endearing personality. Okay, what's the endearing personality part of it? Does she have a particular... Because 5 diplomacy does not indicate, like... She wants to get married, she wants to kill me. Actually, maybe we should find her a husband. Maybe she'll hate us less. Now, what's a good... There aren't really very good options here. Actually, can we find a... What? Sverka? Okay. Wow. Right. Does that say the same thing? Yeah, okay. So you can just see the... Why is her personal combat skill so low? Is it just the wounded? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Can we marry someone out of... that's in our religious group, maybe? Not married. Is a man. Right, so we want someone who doesn't have... Actually, probably want Marshall more. There are some good people, but obviously they've all got stats. What's his deal? Okay, he would not accept an invitation to court. Marry? No. So why? Okay, he doesn't like infidels. We have a very tiny religion, so it kind of limits who we can... can we limit it to who would join our court? Okay. So... who's vaguely good? Oh, oops. What? This guy would join... Why would he join our court? He's got good stats. Right. Okay. Actually, where is he getting those good stats from? Is he just... Has this just got really high base stats? Okay, well... Oh, he's quick. Okay. Well, quick's is as good as... I wonder if there are any geniuses. We'll remove this join court bit. There are geniuses in the world that are not married. Okay, so strong and quick. Yeah, I guess we'll see if this guy, can we just get him to come to court? Okay. Wow. Why would he say yes to that? Like, we're a different religion. And, where even is the Portugalese? Oh, okay. So he must be from that area here, which interacts, well, overlaps. Okay, so we got... Why did he join our... This is really questionable. Okay. Strange, but anyway. Can't really get rid of our stewards for him. Unfast is our friend. Don't want to offend him. Probably don't want to put him in as a spy master because he might not like us too much. Oh, finally getting positive, like, opinions from some people. Anyway, can he marry my daughter? He can. We can do it. We can get him to matrilineally marry my daughter. An interesting proposition. They both want to get married to someone. Okay, let's just do that. Gold or prestige? I guess gold is really hard to come by. Well, take longer to come by it. So, is she happy? She's grateful I gave her a husband, so that's good. What? This short rain penalty is a bit annoying. Anyway, an ambition. Oh, still not time for ambitions. So how many troops do we need before we can start crushing someone again? That requires about 500 troops. Depends on which direction. We'd go into strike. We've just got so many. We've got troops from one duchy down here, and then another duchy here, and then, I mean, we could add another duchy's places, but we really should consolidate one duchy before we start doing that. Oh. I question why I still have control over what she does. Stressed or... So stress will make her negative... I guess. She needs to be a strong warrior. did she lose erudite, or she just? Well, okay, so she kept erudite, but just lost some learning. So, yeah, I mean, the Duchy of Thessaloniki is not a particularly. Oh, who's that? Oh, just some random person. Yeah, the Duchy of Thessalonica isn't particularly good, but should be Duke of something. Maronia. Okay. Wage war targeting Maronia. If I decline them, will not be offered a new one for some time. I mean, we could... Oh, yeah, our army will eventually get big enough to smash him. What is that duchy? Is that a... So, Adrianopolis. We're going to have such a hodgepodge of... Might turn this down because it's... Well, actually, what are our available Casus Belli options? So what happens here? Oh, okay. So we either get 40% of their income or 20% of their income and 15% of their troops. Might just turn it down. We've got other fish to fry. Really want to consult, like, if we want, so either consolidate all Thessalonica or start moving into either or consolidate Hellas, where we started off, or we start moving into Oirid, because Oirid is powerful, or has a lot of holding slots. Again? Wow, this is really going to eat up all her learning. Do I have any? I guess this keeps on happening until she has no learning left. It's a bit unfortunate. What is the... So are we getting any? Wow. Oh, because we're a count, we're not a duke. Well. Oh, so on that note, that must mean that there will not be any... there won't be any technological development until someone becomes a duke. Though, I mean, the hordes... They're king titles, or... Is it emperor titles? Might be emperor level titles. Can they do tech? Let's see. Heavy infantry, is anyone... What's going on here? Why do they have... Why do they have more? Right, okay. So there are some sites of interest. All the coasts have shipbuilding, as discussed last time. Yeah, okay, so there are some places that have technology. Okay. Roka has been going... Haruka, anyway, Hurureka has been going around Demetrius praising Barge, who is the priest of Neopatris, claiming that you'd be a much better chief than I would. All these elders are just lining up to bag me out. Right, okay, well, maybe they'll like my daughter more. And how much gold do we need to create a duchy title? A lot of gold. We should probably actually be doing some raiding somewhere. Oh, we have some troops. Now, do we take a big place, or do we get all of Thessalonica under our belt? She is weak for the amount of holding slots that are there. But then that has more holding slots. When's our army gonna get that? This is probably a safer. Let's just check that she doesn't have any like alliances or anything like that. No. I think we do that. Yeah. Where's the other troops? Oh, no. So we've got like 460 from there. And then, oh, okay, I guess that's how it adds up. Yeah, that's very all over the place. Maybe we should keep more focus and actually consolidate our duchy. What was the... decisions. Either way, it doesn't really matter whether we have all of them or not. Would it bring the price down? I don't think it does bring the price down. We need to become a duke so that we can then get additional domain limit. Well, that's a very uninspiring. Very uninspiring. Oh, that's even less inspiring. Kind of want a cool kingdom title, not a... In our area, what is an actual good flag that we could have? I don't think there is one. I just realized that I forgot to mention that I changed our dynasty to Aftemis. So it was it wasn't Hordaland, it was some other Norse place. Didn't really know what to change our dynasty name to, but then I thought, well, we're from the Temesite culture, so let's be really arrogant and just say that we are the Temesites. Like we're the, I guess, in the future, Temesite culture will be named after us. So I guess we're kind of talking, yeah, anyway. We're creating the history. The Temesites are called the Temesites because of us. In the future, people are going to call our culture, anyway. Hopefully you understand that silliness. Anyway, let's conquer these people. I kind of was thinking about it, and basically, as much as it would make sense to be to consolidate just within certain duchies, I then realized that we kind of are moving towards, like, once we create this duchy, hopefully we'll have a higher domain limit. I'm not sure whether that's actually going to be the case or not, but in any case, we'll be building towards getting this kingdom anyway, and so it's in our interest just to have good territory, not necessarily to have all of the duchy. And I guess we could always vassalize people within this area anyway, or maybe just give the bad provinces to people that we like at some point. So I think we do have the troops. The troops have replenished sufficient to conquer this person. So let's kill Gyla of Bitterla. Well, remove her from her throne. Could even take her as a concubine if we wanted. But anyway, let's do this thing. Conquest Caspelli. Right, probably don't need to raise our vassal levies. Let's just get everyone going into Thessalonica. And do we have proper commanders on? Let's put ourselves at the... Ooh, actually, good point. Is that our only potential commander? Oh, we can we can certainly put him in charge. Actually, yeah. Let's make our daughter and our son-in-law both commanders, and charge of this place. So what does this guy have any no, he's just good at fighting. Let's put him in charge of that just in case there's an initial attack, and yeah, she can be in charge of that one. Okay. Are they going to make an assault? No. Okay. So, this is good because my guy has flanking, so I mean, actually, let's switch that there and that there. Make a big flank. And the center hopefully holds long enough. Yeah, well, that's massive. And yeah, now we just siege down a castle. A lot easier when you have 3 provinces than when you just have 1. And why is it? Oh, we want me to be in charge of that one now. I am. Okay, so is this the same? Are these the same people plotting to kill me? Yes. Can you stop your plot? Please do. Oh, I should have just done that earlier. Please don't kill me. Yeah. Okay, yeah, my scheming is obviously misdirected. So. Oh. Yay. I can rank up to being a warrior. So. Why not? Now, a warrior. Oh, I think we apply to be upgraded to being a warrior. Yes. I am a warrior. Oh, I get a hat. I move up from having a sweatband to wearing a hat. So, we have won the war. Lost demands. Get our stuff. Put our army down. So, yeah. Okay. Where would be the largest army? So that's out of 447. 475. 416. Ooh. Who's this? Oh, one of my elders. Showing off a bounty brought back when I let out a sigh, causing him to pause. You know, seem so content with what you have, Toke. It could help you hone. I could help you hone your ambition. Oh. May as well. Ambitious is a powerful trait. So okay, let's become more ambitious at the age of 65. Oh, the library to become ambitious. Thank you, friend, for your opportunity. Is he our friend, or is he? Maybe not. Oh, we become friends. Okay, yeah. Became. Okay. Anyway. That just gives us lust for. I don't think we necessarily need lust for. Anyway. Let's just make a new friend. Now we've got 2 friends. Aren't we lucky? We went from having no friends and a diplomacy of 1 to having 2 friends and a diplomacy of 6. Maybe everyone won't hate us as much now. Actually, on this note, maybe we should find a wife that actually could help us on this. She's pretty old. Like, we do want old ones because we don't want more kids. That's certainly a thing. No more kids for us. That's some... She has some okay stats there. Where is Hal... Oh, I mean, presumably Halabarn. Where is Halabarn? So... Liege is that. Where's Halabarn? Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere compared to us. On the note, while we're looking at the map, I realised while I had the game paused in between recordings that we have a... Whoa, he's a king now. Okay, he was not a king before. We essentially have a... what was it, like a great warrior or great conqueror? Great conqueror has evidently spawned here in Sicily. Well, he controlled Sicily and a bit of Naples. What's his... Calabria, I guess. Yeah, because initially he was the High Chief of Calabria. He became High Chief of Calabria, so must have started off in Calabria. And... yeah, and we can actually see if we go to the ledger... some people don't like ledger hacking. Well, they call it ledger hacking, but like, this is information I know all about. If we look at this, we can see like the largest realms. So we've got, I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. And then we've got this guy in... Oh, where's... How do I even access that? Let me close that. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, yeah. So one guy in India. And... Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry. Oh, I've got a king in Angria. Oh, okay. Well, up there. We've got... Where is this guy? Okay, that's... We're kind of in between 2 great conquerors, potentially. Ooh, Nysa looks big as well. But... maybe that's just the size of the provinces. But we can actually tell who the great conquerors are by looking at the army sizes. Because the great conquerors will have event troops, I think. So basically, what we can safely assume that the top 8 people here have event troops, and are thus great conquerors. You'd think. Certainly, if someone has 3,000 troops from just one province, then does indicate some things. But this person evidently has lost a few wars. So who is this? Maybe he's a great conqueror, or not? How does he have such big troops then? Events, maybe that was just a different event spawned his troops, but yeah. Okay, so there are some people who've got big armies, maybe due to different events, but anyone who has a big realm size and a big army is most probably a great conqueror. And yeah, so potential competition in future for us. So once we wait for this recently conquered bit to go away, we can probably assess the potential size of each of our... Ooh. I might be dying. Ugh, now my domain is too big. I could just give my daughter some land. That could be okay. But then we kind of lose control of her and she might make bad decisions. I don't know, maybe I don't trust my children. Don't trust the AI to do things. She is fattening herself up now, because the expansion comes with the this kind of modifiers for how much you're eating and how much you're like not exercise, like yeah, how much you're eating basically. So your character can get fatter and thinner depending on how much you eat and your choices that you make in the choices you make in particular events that pop up. Do I just wait to die, or do I... What is the thing that would... It's not actually telling me. Oh, actually, probably we can see here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually, on this note, now that Bagger kind of likes us a bit more, maybe it's time to stop buttering him up with our court chaplain and instead move to start converting provinces. So yeah, I think we'll start converting this province because it's the best of the provinces. Oh, actually, maybe we want to convert that province instead because it's got the temple holding. But so that's got a maximum of 322, maximum of 347, maximum of we can't see yet. Oh, I guess the... Oh, that's the wrong religion. Okay. Okay. Could potentially just see... Actually, garrison probably will give us an indication. So that should be separate. Okay. One would assume that this is the best place. We might want to move our capital there. I guess once we've switched the religion of it. Which may take some time. Do we have anything we can tell our guys to do? Oh, actually, if we switch out, we make our capital here. Let's just check. Oh, it does not have that much. That many buildings compared to our capital. Oh, we can spend our is that prestige or piety? Oh, that's... Why do you spend piety to build things? Interesting. Well, what do we want here? Probably want fairly, like, I generally am very hesitant about building cultural buildings, because if you get an heir that has a different culture, then suddenly the cultural building gets destroyed. But given that there's such Temesite dominance of this area, we probably... Is this not a Temesite? Okay. Weak. Probably a safe building housecarls. But yeah, what else are we going to do with our prestige? We could start building market villages, actually. It's a question of whether we build market villages in order to speed up our speed of income, or whether we just save up the money until we can make the duchy title. Maybe it is better to just save up the money to build the duchy title. Our daughter has this... that's a bit bad. She needs better stewardship. But yeah, maybe she'll get better as she goes along. Big an ambition that's... Okay, at this point, probably let's go see the realm prosper. And because we can't really do any expansion yet. If I die, then obviously that fails. If I don't die, then at least, yeah, we might get some stuff from that. But at the very least, we'll get some prosperity events occurring. And I may as well... Maybe I should build... So we've got retinue, we've got... So do we want more archers or light infantry here? I guess at this point it's really the light infantry. It's just the size that matters. And that does what? Increases the garrison size and gives us some archers. Yeah, let's build a war camp. What about here? Just leave it as it is, I think. Yeah. Okay. Those are just some decisions. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I could teach him light foot techniques, probably. The flanking is good. 20% bonus all the time to the troops that make up the majority of our army. So let's call that 3/4 of our army is light foot, or a 20% bonus when we flank. So let's lecture him on light foot. Lecture our son-in-law on light foot. And he now knows light foot techniques. It's going to be good for the future. So, yeah, this domain... It's not actually telling me what the domain penalty is. I know that there's a penalty. Is it just going to tell me on the... Okay, so the capital doesn't get the domain penalty. Everything else gets 20%. Is it also... No, it only affects our armies. Okay. So... presumably we can now get a little glimpse of... So this is definitely larger. or it would be larger if it was the capital. We need to turn down this volume. So maybe we do move the capital. Yeah, okay. Let's move our capital here. And we will... That has the other effect of that is that this court chaplain that is proselytizing in this province to convert that province, because we've made our capital that province as well, it means that people in our court will be in that province. And so that means that my son-in-law hopefully will get converted to our most superior religion. Though his religion believes in the dream snake and the obelisks, and that's slightly maybe more interesting than ours. Yeah, I think that's a better, more interesting backstory. Also, a fox symbol, certainly better than the double rings, but double rings is Romuva. We're playing Romuva. We're doing that. And so, oh, yeah, look how big that levy is now. 786. And so that got, I guess, knocked down by about 150. So we lost about 150 from the levy there. We should now move our marshal to train troops in our new capital of Bittala. And, yeah, so... Oh, 891. Yeah, and that's even with the wrong religion penalty. So once we convert this place, it will be even better. Highstein has been going around Biddler praising Kashin, claiming that he would make a much better chief than I would. Okay, whatever. Yep. So basically right now I'm just biding my time until I die. I want to know those things. Yeah, okay. So we've built the war camp. Maybe we... So we've got 268 prestige. Let's get the practice range and get some more archers. Oh, that is a strong complement of archers. Wow. So that's just like... That's 30 base archers getting buffed up to 198? Is that really what's happening there? That's... How does that even work? So you've got 30 archers times, I guess, 220%. So you get like 66, I guess, 66 archers. And then the 66 archers gets times by 3 because of empty holding slots in the province, which makes 198? Yeah, 198. That's, well, so if we added 15 archers to that, that would get significantly buffed. In fact, we'd have basically 50% more archers, so that would add about just under 100 archers. That seems a good choice. And compare that to like plus 2.5% levy size. That is not as big or important. In comparison, we could add like 50, well, by the same token, like 100 housecarls. Would that be how many heavy infantry we'd get? Yeah, we'd get like 100 housecarls Do we want 100 archers or like that would probably... Yeah, let's go to the housecarls. That's... Other people are not going to have such strength. Like, with the tribal holdings, there's so little heavy infantry, so much light infantry and archers that having this melee strength in heavy infantry that other people have might be to our advantage. But then skirmish phase happens before melee, so oh, and I can teach her Lightfoot as well. Oh, and she's pregnant. I didn't get told she was pregnant. Why didn't she tell me she was pregnant? I wish you could search the log and then we could find that thing, but actually let's just go to message settings. Seems an important thing to know. So where would that be under? What the hell is that? Is pregnancy counted as a disease? Oh, dynasty probably. So stillbirth. I actually see pregnancy here, but let's just so I would be told if it was a stillbirth. Is that what I'm saying? Let's just put, just in case. Yeah. Where's pregnancy? Yeah. I do not know. Anyway. What's going on? Okay. So I get told that the birth occurred, but not that there was pregnancy in the first place. So this Temesite child, Edla, can choose the name. Name after a random ancestor. Does anyone have actually like family trees here? Do I have a family tree? Is that no ancestors? Is it a daughter? Oh, it's a daughter. Okay, so a sickly daughter. I think your Ursa is a better name than Edla. So, as members of the Forest Walkers, we strive to better ourselves and each other. One way is occasional sparring match. Okay, so either way, this goes well. I'm not particularly fond of Bargay, and Bargay the whiner of Neopatris. And he's severely injured, so he's already bad at fighting. Either way, like either I die in this battle and my daughter inherits, and that's a good outcome, or Bargay dies in this battle, and hopefully the next guy likes us more. Bargay the whiner, okay. Right click the portrait of your target, Bargay the whiner, and duel him. Uphold your honor. Okay, so a sickly priest with -25 and an infirm, stressed old man with -21. Who will win? duel will happen in a few days. Let's just slow down slightly. Demonstration duel. Okay. Just as I injure him, Thane Bargay manages to bash his wooden staff into the side of my chest. Dizzy, I can just about make out the sounds of the crowd. It is not my name they are chanting. Where did I go wrong? So I get wounded with cracked ribs. Bargay the whiner gets wounded. My duel experience increases. I get some renown. Now I am blood spattered, I'm wounded, infirm, stressed, with cracked ribs. What is my health like? Do they show health level yet, or is it still just a? I guess it is just a hidden stat. Like they shouldn't tell you. But given that I'm gonna die soon, maybe I should do some upgrades on some places. So Serai, of the places we hold, Serai probably has the best multiplier on that. Is that just a better place? And Serai just doesn't, yeah, Serai just doesn't have stuff. So we could invest some of our stuff into our prestige. Yeah, I guess let's just build a war camp before we die. Our final moments is building a war camp in, is that Greece or Macedonia? Since this duel, I've been practicing a bit with Bargay. The man did best me, and I was quick to ask for pointers. He seemed surprised at first, but today I'm proud to tell him that he's a good teacher and a friend. Oh, okay. Got budding friendship. So that ends up actually pretty well, because now our vassal actually likes us enough to give. How much of his army would he give us if we asked? Oh, still only 5. It's not ideal. But yeah, okay, let's ramp it up a bit. Diet of bread and water does not satisfy me anymore. I need something else, delicious and fulfilling. Oh, losing temperate. Temperate was important. Yeah. So what do these guys look like? Can we best them in a war? Yes, we could. So I guess that's what our daughter is going to do when she inherits. Yeah. What? What the hell happened there? What the hell? How did she die to a... Killed by a wild beast? That's not good. She had good stats. Okay. That's slightly worrisome, especially because she's only 0 years old. This is going to end up in a regency or something. I'm not hugely fond of that. Now, we should actually choose a good education for her. Then, let's just see. What is... I forget what the good educations are these days. So we can go struggle if we want strength. Let's go. I get generally like duty. Yeah, let's go just duty. Get conscientious. If not set, the child. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, good. I'm gonna teach this child duty, even though they're sickly. This could be bad, but Scold has been going around praising Kettlemund, saying he'll be a better chief than I would be. Curse that resentful fool. Ooh. Okay, so he is going off to where's his claim on? On the chiefdom of Leda. Hopefully not my place. Where's Leda? Assuming he got kicked out by his brother or something, and okay, well, good luck with that. Hopefully that's not invading us. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's raised his army and he's going off to Spain to conquer that place. That could actually be good for us, because if our heir ends up being his heir as well, and what Cognatic open, okay. So as long as we murder all of his male children, we're the oldest we will have the oldest female child, and that could lead to good things. They do not like this child, but there's not really much other choice. I'm 68. I don't have a good... So is everything just... Yeah. Anyway. This is not going well. Okay, so it's got one marshal now. Who would be her... actually, who in the court could be a good regent? Because I'm not sure anyone has good stats. Actually, maybe we should invite some people. So people who will join our court. Actually, we probably want men in this circumstance. My religion, my culture. Okay, people will join our court with my religion, my culture. Wow, there are lots of people we can just invite to the court. Ideally, we want someone who has good stewardship and good martial, so that they can educate our granddaughter when we die, with a good stat. Like, I'm tempted by that guy, actually. He has... actually, that's not good traits. Well, those aren't the good traits. Now, can we see anyone? No. guess he is the best option. He's a brilliant strategist. He has some good enough diplomacy, martial. Not great on stewardship, but... Actually, do we have anyone in our court who, if we reset things... Within our court, who has the highest stewardship? Not many people. Okay, so we need a steward. And we need a... Yeah, so, religion, my culture. Let's invite this guy. Invite to court. And let's invite... who has the best education? Is there an education? No. Actually, maybe we should be slightly laxer. Any culture? Any religion? Who... Okay, no. Oh, here's a Midas touch person. Okay. Yeah. Is that the only... Good to find someone who's Midas touched, but has some good other stats, but no. Okay. Let's invite this person as well. Oh, this is this when I die? So do I owe someone a favor, or do I take a 14% chance of dying? Let's go 14% chance of dying. Okay. Commanders. Okay. Wow, that is terrible. Why don't we put him in a different position? We could make him marshal instead. Anyway. He is not good at his job. Unfast the Elder. Does that mean we haven't... Okay, yeah, unfast. He's the only loyalist on our entire Council of Elders. Sverker. Okay, well I wasn't hugely impressed by Sverker anyway. Dying of gout at 35 is a bit harsh. So I think I'm actually just going to wrap that up here.